The front of my house doesn't look so good. I'm going to head on down to the hardware store and I'm going to grab me a planter pot. I'm also going to grab me a heavy duty hose holder and I'm going to get a pre-pined post, really decorative. But first thing I'm going to do is take that pot. I'm going to go ahead and put some nice, clean, fresh water inside. Once I get that concrete poured in there, I'm going to put the whole bag. If you're mixing this by hand, don't put the whole bag in. Just make sure that you mix it as you go. I'm going to add a little bit more water on top, start mixing, and I'm going to use this paddle to go ahead and stir it up. I want to get a good consistency, make sure it's nice, not too dry and not too wet. And look at that, that's perfect. Then I'm going to take that decorative post that's pre-primed and I'm going to go ahead and stick it in there. I'm going to wiggle it back and forth so it touches the bottom. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use some clamps to hold this in place between two pieces of wood. That way I don't have to drill any holes or make it too complicated. I got to make sure it's level though. That is important. So make sure you're on level ground and stick the level up there and make sure two sides are level and ready to go. Once it dries overnight, I can go ahead and take the clamps off, take the wood down, and look at that. It's set up really nice and strong at the bottom, and it holds really good. Something I regret doing is I should have painted the post first, but I didn't, so it's okay. What I'm going to do now is paint it all the way down to the bottom on all four sides, including the top. Once it dries a few hours, I'm going to go ahead and mark for a hole, pre-drill, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a closet door bracket up there. But I'm not going to put the screw all the way in because I want to be able to pull it down. And then once I got the top one in, go ahead and pre-drill and put the second screw in, and it held really good. Next, I'm going to go to the opposite side and I'm going to mark it for another hole. Again, like I said, pre-drill first and then put a screw in, not all the way. Let it stick out a little bit so you can slide that hose holder on top of there and go ahead and cinch it down. Make sure it's nice and tight, but also want to make sure you get it level. Once it is, go ahead and pre-drill for the second hole, put that screw in and tighten it all the way. It's going to make it super strong. Right at the concrete level though, I want to make sure I do some drainage holes because I can and will get some water in this. I'm going to put it in place and then I put some marble chips in there. I like the white look to it, but you can put some planter soil if you want and put some flowers and plants in. I'm going to go ahead and get that hose all ready, wound up, ready to go. Get the knots out, hang a plant on top. It's going to look good. Now, remember that nasty knotted hose in the beginning? Look at this. It looks so much better. And I didn't have to drill any holes in the side of my house to hang the hose up. I think this turned out really well. It was inexpensive and it's super strong and really decorative. Something that anybody can build. I hope this inspired you to go ahead and put up your own curbside appeal hose holder.